And today's real estate tip of the week is it the right time to flip a condo?
Yeah, and we really wanted to showcase this simply because condos are affordable. We know people, Tim, they want to come and they want to do flipping, and we had a meeting yesterday. We had some people drive up from down south to meet with us, and we were telling them yesterday that condos are great because it's affordable. Tim, what can you get an average 2-bedroom condo, older style, 800 to 1,000 square feet?
Yeah, so an original condo, and what we're talking about is one that's ripe for a renovation. So built in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, original, kitchen, original bathroom, things like that. We're looking at a price anywhere from about $180,000 to $230,000, $240,000. And these are very, very big condos. They're about over 1,000 square feet. Some could be as big as 12 or 1,300 square feet with 2 full bathrooms. And we're still looking at that price range.
Yeah, and we love that because you can put 20% down. You can afford to then not pay the CMHC fees, which would eat into your profit. So you have to think about that when you're flipping homes, that basically, if you do pay those CMHC fees, they do eat into your profit. So with condos being under 250K, we're talking about great areas too, near the C train, near trendy areas like Lower Mount Royal or in Kensington. And we're talking, Tim, how old would these condos be? 1970s, 1980s?
70s, 80s, 90s, like I said, even some in the 60s. And because you're in a condo, your rental cost is going to be very low. Yeah. You just have to renovate the inside of the condo. You don't have to touch the exterior of the building. That's covered with your condo cost.
Yeah, some of our clients that are renovating condos are going in, final plank, putting new trim in the properties. They're updating the kitchens. The kitchens can be IKEA kitchens with nice countertops, newer appliances, and it's costing, Tim, some of our renovators that are doing it on their own, depending where they pick up the appliances, anywhere from $18,000 to $23,000 in cost. And if you have to hire all of that out, we're still seeing people renovate these condos under $40,000. So there is numerous things you could do. Good tips are to either get mortgage plus improvements, so you include those renovations in your mortgage, or you simply go to Home Depot and get one of their credit cards that have 18-month no interest payments. Yeah. So the time you go to sell the condo, you can pay back that loan and do it with none of your own money, which is what you should be doing.
Yeah, and one other thing that we want to talk about is the type of building area to get into. We're staying away from high rises. The very, very large high rises that are from the 60s and 70s, very hard to flip a condo in those. So we're looking at the 4 or 5 story walk-ups, or with just one elevator in the building, in the Beltline, like Azad said, in Mission, and Lower Mount Royal, Kensington, even Marta Loop. And another thing that you want to look for is a building that's somewhat attractive on the outside. You can renovate it to the nines on the inside, but if the outside is very, very shoddy looking, that will eat into your profits as well. So yeah, if it's been maintained over the years, it's the building you look for.
No, for sure. And you know what, if it's close to some of the things young people want out there, like a Starbucks or restaurants or pubs, you know what, it's going to do very, very well. So what we're talking about, Tim, is the reason why we love condos right now is because they have a massive spread. And when we talk about a spread, the older condos are selling, as Tim said, 180 to 230, 240. But guess what? Brand new condos are selling 450 all the way up to 700,000. So when you see that spread and you can offer what is the trend today, and what we're talking about, once again, is vinyl plank, nice white walls, stainless steel appliances, quartz countertops, these sorts of things. When you can offer that, we're seeing these condos now that you could pick up, around the 200 range, selling above 300,000. So the reason why that's happening is because a lot of people out there can't go and afford right now a $600,000 condo, but they still want all of those nice things. So if you can provide that, people are going to pay for up to their budget, of course, but they're going to pay for it and you're going to make a profit.
Yeah, and the last thing what we want to talk about in flipping a condo these days is the turnaround time. We've got guys that are turning these things around in as little as 3 months. So that's from possession to eventual sale. And because you can get that quick turnaround time because you're just renovating the inside, like we mentioned before.
And we love that. The turnaround time, it allows you then, if you don't have the cash, you could actually borrow hard money. We've done the numbers with our hard money borrowers. lenders, sorry, and it's doable. Like
Yeah.
you could factor that into all of your costs to do renovations. And what we love about this strategy is that people right now, Tim, they're renting a 2-bedroom condo for $2,200. So if you run your numbers and you work out the condo fees, the taxes, what the new mortgage would be on that sale price, we can guarantee that it's going to be right around that 2,000 mark. So people will realize that they're just throwing their money away when they're renting and that they can afford to own a beautiful home themselves. So that's what makes condos win-win right now. We're all over it. If you need to discuss how to get into renovating condos, just give us a buzz. And if you'd like to see some more of our condo projects, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see the property tours we do on them.
Yeah, so is it the right time to flip a condo? Right now, yes, it is.